Hi class, good evening. We are from the second group and now we want to present about our material, and our material talk about production. And now with me, Stephanie, and with my partner, Sakseka Lianzira. Production is a process of combining various material input and immaterial input in order to make something for consumption. They are of economic that focus on production is referred to a production theory. Any three, the most important of production there is market production, public production, and household production. Any four type of production, and there is unit or job type of production, batch type of production, mass production or flow production, and continuous production or process production. Unit or job type production. This type of production is most commonly observed when you produce one single unit of a product. A typical example of the same will be tailor outfit, which are made for you, or a cake which is made just like you want it. Feature of unit production or job production is depend a lot of a skill. Dependency is more or manual work than mechanical work, and customer service and customer management plays an important role. Batch type of production. It is one type of production most commonly used in consumer durables. Feature of batch production is production is done in batch. The total number of units required is decided before the batch production starts. Once a batch production starts, stopping in midway costs a huge amount to the company. Demand plays major role in batch production. Example, seasonality of product. Mass production or flow production. Mass production is also known as flow production or assembly line production. It one is of most common type of product used in the automobile industry and is also used in industry where continuous production is required. Feature of mass production is generally used to dole out a volume or the product. It is used only if the product is standardized and demand does not play a major role in a mass production. And the last, continuous production or process production. There is a lot confusion between mass production and continuous production. It can be different by a single element. The amount of mechanical work involved in mass production, both machine and human work in a tandem, and in continuous production, the production is continuous 24 hours all days in a year. And for the next and to continue with my friends, Sakseka Lianzira.
Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will explain next from Stephanie, and now I want to explain about process production. Okay, the process production is connected with training, range of the input into the tools output that are the equipment and meant by the market, and transforming resource and include the building and machinery, computer, and people that carry out the transforming process. And then the transforming results the raw and materials and components that are the informed into the products. Okay, now in there are the many types of process, and there is job based and flow the procedures. And the first job production, and now job production or make complete production is the creation of the single and item by either one operating or teams or of the affirmative hand, encouraging the readers, reading a books, rating a health and age. Okay, and job production is accurate in the fact the projects on the conditioner and the single operation with the creation and the complete action of the operative before or the based on the next job. Okay, the benefit of the jobs production are, and the first, the job is a cognitive product with actually makes and the recruitment of the customer, often of the allergy and design the style, either of the driver and the specific customer. And then the second, as the work content of the specific unit, supervision and inspection and of the work are relatively simple. And the third, specification of the job can change during the course of the production, depending upon the customer is in inspection to meet his or her frame like plaster is asked. Okay, and the fourth, working on a single unique job, coping with variety of the text, and being part of the small team working towards the same in the world, provide the employed with a greater level of the certification. Okay, next, the types process production, and the second, any batch production. Okay, what is the batch production? Okay, batch production, the team batch refer to specific to group of components with a grow to throw a production process together as one batch finishes and the next one starts. Okay, for example, on Monday, making produce tapes 1, again part 2 on the Tuesday is production tapes 2 again part Wednesday tapes 3, and on all again part will then go for the final assembly of the different categories on again parts. Okay, the in batch production, their benefits of the production are it's particularly suitable for the wide range of the most similar goods which can use the same cannery on the different setting. For example, a batch of the leather can be sent to all to customer of an insurance company. Okay, next is the economists use ponderings, the mini-carry need and reduce the need for accessible workforce, and units can respond quickly to customer order by moving both status and work in progress on party complete the production through the finally produce state. Okay, it makes possible economies. Okay, next, flow the production in the process production, any batch production, in batch production, any flow production. Okay, what is flow production? Flow production is batch production is the described as the intermediate production and categorized by irregularity. Okay, if the result point in the batch production despite in the volume before flow production is the therefore continuous process part and sub assembly spacing on from one stage another until completion. Next, unit there what the upon in the operation and the pass and demand very the decrease and constant overstocking of the finished good, and although it with modern roboting is possible, the creative variation in and production being production through continuous flow the technique typically so our production will be relatively for standardized. And then next, the benefit of flow production as of using in times techniques to eliminate walls and minimize cost, labor, and other production costs will be reduced through detailed planning and use or roboting and automation. Definition in the line can be quickly. And in batch production, automatic definition in the line can be quickly spotted through ensuring quality control technique as the node between operation. Work in progress level can be kept low. The need for stroke space is minimal. The physical handling of the times in minimal investment in raw materials and part of the part control is easy. Okay, just it from me. Our explain about production process production and this is explain from production from group 2, me and Stephanie. If you are any question, you can question to me or Stephanie. Okay, thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.